Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Lovelocke. In the previous episode, we did the Team Aqua stuff on top of Mount Pyre, and now we get to infiltrate their base today, which is, exciting. So what I did off screen was I battled all of the people that we skipped in the previous video, and we now have Munchie and Tyson pretty much caught up to the team now, which is very, very nice, and it's good to see that they can hold their own now. So there's that. I also did get Munchie Pedal Dance. Since we did have the heart scale for it, so I went ahead and did that. So this moveset for Florges is like probably as good as we're gonna get it, which it's really fucking good, so we have no reason to complain with it. Tyson here, I believe, learned Hyper Voice. I believe that was the only new thing he learned, but otherwise I don't think anybody else learned anything new, so we're not going to worry about that right now. Also, you can probably tell, I'm tired as shit. I'm very, very exhausted, and this is actually, correct me if I'm wrong on this, Jenna, this is the first time we are not recording at like 9 p.m. This is the first time we're recording in the morning, and to be honest, that's not the reason that I'm tired. Yes, would I have been kind of tired if, like, we were recording this normally in the morning? More likely than not, yeah, but, I'm tired because my day yesterday, which would be 2 days ago when this video actually drops, was fucking busy. Oh my god. I don't know how I made it through yesterday only having one coffee. I genuinely thought I was gonna pass out. Not pass out, that sounds bad. Knock out halfway through the day. I don't know how I did it.
It was a good 3.5 hour nap yesterday.
Oh, it must be fucking nice, Jenna.
I didn't mean to. Well, I meant to take a little nap.
Yeah, like I woke up. Well, let me give the background first. So I stayed up later the previous night because I had to work on a thing for one of my classes. Since I'm going into being like a teacher and whatnot, I was working on a lesson plan so I could teach a lesson for one of my classes. Also, I'm showing this off right now. Off screen, I did get encounters. So I forgot that the route that's south of Mount Pyre, we didn't get an encounter yet. And this is what we found. I found it by fishing. So not very excited about that, to be honest. Mainly because there were Porygons in that fucking route, and I would have been ecstatic to put a Porygon on the team. I would have actually probably benched one of our pairs if we got a Porygon. I'm not even lying about that. And then for the fossils, we found a duplicate fossil, of course. So we got Mac 2 here, who's paired with this Bidoof. And then our other fossil was a fire cast form. And I didn't name the Bidoof or the cast form because technically they're Jenna's nicknames. Because I had the last nickname of the Audino here, so just, if you're wondering where these three came from, these two were our fossils that were in our bag, and then this was the route below Mount Pyre. But I actually need to be in the box here because I need to use Fly. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I was working on a lesson plan for one of my classes so I could teach a lesson, you know, as you would. And I get an email because I'm doing like field placement stuff. So I'm in a classroom watching like a teacher who's already established and whatnot doing like their job essentially. And then like at some point or another I go ahead and teach a lesson, and then that teacher that I'm observing gives me the feedback that I need in order to, tweak certain things. And I got an email. So what would have been Monday night, I stayed up late to work on this lesson plan because I had such a hectic day for Tuesday. So I did all that stuff, and then I shared it with this teacher because, that's what I'm supposed to do. And I get an email from her that next morning. So I stayed up till about 1:30 doing this lesson plan. And I wake up the next morning at 7:30. Slept like absolute dog. Like not good at all. And I get an email from her saying, because I was initially going to teach this lesson Wednesday. So yesterday when this video goes out. And I'm reading it, and it's like, yeah, you can't teach this Wednesday because of, like, testing and whatnot. I was like, are you kidding me? And I was like, well, I couldn't teach Wednesday, which is technically today when this video is being recorded. I can't teach the next Wednesday because I have a important meeting I have to do for student teaching for the next year and also work. And I can't teach the following Wednesday after that because they're on like spring break or something like that. So that means when I was initially going to teach this lesson on the 6th, I have to wait until the 27th to teach this lesson. And to distract myself from such a rage that I have for that, Jenna, can you give us nicknames for the 2 Pokemon that are yours? This first one is the Fire Cast form, and it's a male, so.
Fireboy.
Fireboy?
Mm.
So for those of you who are like longtime viewers, or if you remember back to the Pokemon White Extreme Randomized Nuzlocke I did, the streaming series I did actually this time last year, we had a cast form. It was a normal cast form that was randomized into being a fire type, and I named it Fireball. Alright, what are we naming this Bidoof? It's a female, by the way, if you can't see it.
Charlie.
It's a female?
Did you not watch the show Good Luck Charlie?
No. It was after my time.
You're not that old.
I'm pretty old. I feel like it. Yeah. Shut up, old man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, basically, long story short, I stayed up late to work on something super important, and I have it done. Just not gonna use it for 3 weeks. So that fucking blows. But more than that, I had both my classes yesterday, and then I had my practice after my second class. I had to have it earlier because I worked earlier on Tuesdays, and I never work early. I never work on Tuesdays just because it doesn't match up with my schedule well. So usually I work on Wednesdays, so it's like never a problem. So like today would have been like my day where I like finished my observation for this teacher, And now I have to, like, I'm going in tomorrow for a couple of hours because I don't have my morning class tomorrow. But I can't finish my observation, and I'm not going to teach because where I'm teaching at, like, they have, like, a traditional physical education class, and then there's, like, a personal fitness class that also is, like, a PE class, but it's more like, almost like an open weight room sort of deal. So that's where I did my lesson plan, was on the personal fitness one, and I wanted to just do it there. So if I want to keep that lesson plan and not have wasted my time, I'm gonna have to wait 3 weeks to do it, as opposed to just writing up a whole new one to do like tomorrow, because I don't want to teach tomorrow. I wasn't even sure if I was mentally prepared Monday night to teach today, but I was okay with the fact that, like, if it kind of went bad, then oh well. Like, I'm still relatively new to it, so, like, it's just, you know, practicing perfection. It's what you do in any sort of field. But yeah, it's just super annoying. And yeah, I'm very, very tired. If I didn't get the Starbucks coffee that I got yesterday, I would have been down after practice yesterday.
How long did you work yesterday?
Huh?
How long did you work yesterday?
Well, originally it was going to be 5 to 9, because we were doing, like, inventory scanning stuff. But since there was me and, like, 4 other people doing it, we got through it in, like, 2 hours. And that was mainly because they kind of had, well, I wouldn't say most. They probably had about almost half of the store done by the time I actually got in at 5 yesterday. So it was kind of nice, because it was like, I was anticipating being there till 9, but I wasn't there till 9. So I actually had more time to relax a bit. Even though right now I don't feel fully recovered. And that's mainly because I slept like ass, and then I also just had a quiz for one of my class today. So it's been a busy fucking month, and it's gonna be a busy entire month of April. But as long as I can keep on top of my stuff and not have too much going on in the way of YouTube, like, because this is like what I view as, like, the candy shop, in the sense of, like, this is where I'm gonna have my fun, and I need to have my fun. I don't need to have my fun all the time, but I need to have my fun when I need it.
Okay.
Like, be busy when I need to be busy, but have my fun when I can actually have my fun. You getting what I'm putting down?
I think so.
Because, like, if you told me that I would have to do pretty much all the stuff that I did yesterday in about at the same speed today, I would have probably told you, no, I'm not interested. And that's just mainly because I'm so fucking tired. Like, if we lose something and it's because of silly means, I'm gonna blame it on the fact that I'm not here. I am not here. But I do have hold on, did I use Toasty in that last fight?
I have no idea.
I feel like I did. I apologize if I did, because since technically the Ariados isn't on the team, I'm not supposed to be using him. But yeah, I apologize. I completely forgot about that. I'll try not to let that happen again. But as I was going to say, we actually can get an encounter here in Lily Cove City, and I believe I get this nickname because the cast form was the last thing I received. So we needed it to be a female and not a fire type. Which should hopefully be easy to find. I don't know. But what sucks, and I realize this now, so in most Pokemon games, you get the Master Ball. Please be male, please be male. I don't want this thing. I really don't want this thing. Thank God. So in normal Pokemon games, you usually get the Master Ball like given to you, like it's handed to you by another NPC, so it's pretty much guaranteed. This is the only game where you pick it up off the ground. Please be female. I would be so happy. Damn it. But basically what I'm saying is because items are randomized, there's no guarantee that we'll actually get a Master Ball in this game. So we gotta be careful with that. Quilladin wouldn't be bad either, but I have my mind set on Celio. I want that Celio. Alright, so if we have Teefs, right? Where's he at? Oh, he's down there. I forgot I karate kicked him, like, off the side of my bed and not off the front of my bed when I slept for once. So we have Teefs, right? You can't see him because you can't see my face cam, Jenna, but he is here in my arm right now. Him and Walrein are like the big boys of this game. So if we have Teefs, what do we name a Walrein? Because he's a walrus. Or what are you thinking? It's got to be a female name too. Ah, no, I wasn't ready for that.
I don't know.
Okay, please be a female. Is that a woman? It is!
Sasha.
Sasha? Well, I mean, it's not your nickname, but I'll name it Sasha.
You asked me what I would name it.
He just fell. Are you okay, sir? Please don't fall again. The people saw that. I can't weaken this thing, which sucks, but it's whatever. Let's go. So this is paired with the cast form. I'm not even against it because that's not a terrible pair. Like cast form isn't bad, and this thing is primary ice, so we could still have another water type on the team if we so wished. But even though it's not Jenna's nickname, I'm gonna name this thing Sasha because, to be honest, I can't think of a good name off the top of my head. Oh, I just realized too. So in the Aqua base here, where the Master Ball location is normally, there are static electrodes. So there's a couple of static encounters that we could get in here. I think I gotta go up to go the right way. Yeah, this was for an item. Aw, I found honey. Wait, why would I want to pick up honey that's in the corner of some random-ass base? Weird.
Just for funsies.
Oh, I had another topic I actually wanted to talk to you about. So in my stats class, First of all, I don't like my professor for my stats class, but I like the stats class because it's interesting. Because I'm a big numbers guy. Like, I like looking at numbers for things like that. But we were learning something new in that class yesterday, and one of the examples of like the data that we were collecting from like the source, the data or the research was on, can non-alcoholic beer cause athletes to recover just as well as like your traditional sports drinks like Gatorade. And well, let me ask you, like, what do you think, just like off of like first impression? What do you think, it's valid, or do you think it's kind of like
Non-alcoholic beer? Isn't that just kind of like kombucha?
Yes.
Well, kombucha is like fermented yeast. Beer is like fermented wheat. So it's just like a grain drink.
Well, I'm saying, like, do you think like it's valid, like that? At just reading it at face value, do you think a non-alcoholic beer as a recovery drink from a long strenuous activity such as running would be able to like cut down someone's soreness like drinking a Gatorade would?
Maybe.
Well, I don't have the numbers pulled up right now, but I believe when we looked at it and we took like all the averaging and whatnot, it wasn't better than like drinking Gatorade and whatnot, but it was pretty damn close. I think because one of the things that you tend to look for, especially as like a statistics person, is like the more subjects you have, the more accurate you can kind of make the test. Like this had only like 7 people, so it's kind of like it could be make or break instead of being like actually like, oh yes it is better, or oh no it's not better. Like, so I can't remember the averages off the top of my head, but like it wasn't like a black and white like Gatorade and other recovery drinks are so much better, and then non-alcoholic beer is like the worst drink you can put in your body. It was like, it's good, but Gatorade's better. But it was one of those things that like when I read the title for it, I was like, huh? And then like the more you read into it, it's like, actually it could. It really could. Someone is whipping up something with peppers this morning for breakfast, because I can smell it through the vent. It's probably my roommate, to be honest. Not the biggest fan of peppers. They have to kind of be almost done a certain way for me to be like, yeah, I like peppers.
I hate peppers.
Like fajitas. I love fajitas. Musharna! Oh my god. Oh, I missed Musharna. So, basically, and I made reference to the Pokemon White Extreme Randomized Nuzlocke I did last year. The Pokemon White 2 Extreme Randomized Nuzlocke that I did this year, Musharna was like the carry. Like, I don't remember how long that series was in terms of videos, but all I know is that we got that thing. We caught one of these in like episode 6, and it survived till the end of the game. Like, it did not die at all. Thing was absolutely insane. And honestly, it kind of like, because of that, it kind of pushed its place up on like my favorite Pokemon list. Like, I liked Musharna beforehand, but like the fact that it just, you know, carried our team to victory. You know, kind of bumped it up a lot. It's kind of like how my story when it came to Porygon Z becoming my favorite Pokemon became a thing. Like, I remember I played X and Y for the first time, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a run through where I use an entire team. It's going to be an elimination lock. I'm going to use an entire team that I've never touched before. And the only thing that survived from that team was the Porygon Z. Because he was like... I think he was the last one surviving for like the last like 2 gyms. So I solo run the entirety of like all the evil team stuff with just my robotic duck friend, and he did it. He was absolutely insane. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. Okay. I already had one of these, and also rubbing salt on the wound because I lost that Latios. Thanks. This game's mean. Alright. I'm trying to find the room specifically where we would go to get the Master Ball, because I know we're close. I also want to see what the static electrodes are. Because we could be able to catch both of them. We might not be able to pair them with each other, but I want to see if we can catch both of them. And I believe they spawn in at level 40, so that means with the 20% level booster, they should be almost level 50. Ooh. That might be scary, actually, depending on what they are. I'm so proud of seeing Munchie grow up. Aren't you, Jenna? Seeing Munchie hit her final form.
Looks like Marie Antoinette.
I'm not saying this lightly either. She might actually be like the best Pokemon on our entire team. Like, I think the only thing that comes close is either Toasty or Chuck Bass. Like, Florges is unbelievably good. Unbelievably good. Oh, boy. Alright. I'm pretty sure we're closed. I think it's this, and then we go down. Yes. Okay, so this leads us to the Master Ball, or where the Master Ball would normally be. Wait, let's do it this way. Oh, never mind then. Okay, where does this put me? Over here. Go to the left then. Go to the left again. Then don't hit that one, take this one. Boom! Alright. Ooh. Mutinite X. Okay. Okay. You know what? Let's not complain. There is a very, very small chance that that Master Ball location got randomized to be a Master Ball. Ooh. Zeebstrika, okay. I like Zeebstrika. It is level 48, like I mentioned. This is Jenna's nickname, too. So.
I just caught one of these on Pokemon Go today. Or maybe I caught the baby one.
Alright.
Is there a baby one?
Yeah, you probably caught Blitzel.
Yeah, I caught Blitzel.
Oh, we got a critical capture. Come on, give it to me. Yes, sir. I like Zeeb Striker. Like, it's not like good. There's a lot of better electric types, but it's not terrible. Like, I like it. I think it's cool. But what is the nickname?
Zeebs.
Zeebs?
Mm-hmm. Z-E-E-B-S.
I actually like that. That's a good one.
Why do you sound so surprised?
I was expecting something, like, off the wall. Alright. Let's see what Zeebs potentially is paired with. Ooh! It's male. Damn it! Ah! That would have been a pretty nice pair, though. I need to swap out, though, because this Excadrill fucks half my team. Actually, no. He fucks everybody, except for Chuck Bass.
Chuck Bass.
Because Steel typing tears apart Florges, and Ground type kills Barry, kills... Ooh. It kills Barry, it kills Toasty, it kills fucking Tyson. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. Excadrill has decent physical defense. So... he does take it. Good. Rock Slide, that might do a bit of damage, but I don't expect it to do a whole lot. Okay, so what did that do? That did 57. 57, 1.5 times, that would do... A crit shouldn't kill me here, is basically what I'm going to say. I want to catch this Excadrill. What's he doing now? Rock Slide again? Even if he crits me, I live. Yes. Okay, I'm healing up. Because I want to catch this thing. I think we can actually catch this thing. Oh. It's risky. He's doubling his attack again, so he's now +4. No! Come on. I might have to run away from this thing. Yeah. That does way too much. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. But, hey, what can you do? Alright, so what I'm gonna do for right now is we're gonna wrap up this video here. I know we didn't make it through the entirety through the Team Aqua base, but we're pretty much, like, towards the end. Like, there's gonna be, like, a couple of battles that we have to do, and then we could potentially be taking on the gym in the next episode. I'm scared of that. But, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button down below because it would be greatly appreciated. And yes, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next episode. Like I said, we could potentially be taking on the 7th gym, which means we're very, very close to wrapping this game up. Do you have anything you want to add before we sign off?
I don't think so.
Okay, and on that note, see you guys in the next video. Peace.